Hey, you made it! So did I. Here we are, cooking with Kurt, once again in Mimi's kitchen. Guess what we're doing today? Another blue apron. This is, we're doing pork lo mein. M-E-I-N. I think I said that right. So, I'm an IT guy, and I'm trying to learn to cook in this beautiful kitchen from Mimi Rogers Design. And thank God for PC Works LLC and the Personal Choices Network that lets an IT guy put together a cooking show. Who would have thought? So today, let's just jump right into it. Segment number one. What do we do today? We have ingredients that I'm supposed to get. I haven't got the ingredients to the, what am I cooking? Pork lo mein. I hate this part of the show because I have to make it all the way to my refrigerator to gather what Blue Apron gave me for this meal. Thank God I don't have to shop. I have a recipe, and the IT guy doesn't really have to know how to cook, let alone put on a show. Well, I'll be right back with the prime ingredients. Hope you're having fun. I am. Wow, that really was not as hard as it was supposed to be, or maybe the other way. Not as hard. Wait, okay, so here's what I got. I'm the IT guy. I got ground pork. We'll open that up. I have, oh yeah, how did I forget that? We got the lo mein noodles, and we got the bok choy, and here we go, we got the carrots, and then the best part of the whole deal is that we get this knick-knack bag. So the knick-knack bag for the pork lo mein consists of, I have the bean chili sauce. I have the black vinegar. Interesting. Seasoned black vinegar. Sesame, black and white sesame seeds. I have, this is just sesame seeds. So this is sesame seeds. Well, now this is a sauce. It's called tahini. We'll learn more about that later, I'm sure. Then we have soy sauce, and we have an empty bag. So now, guess what? It's time to learn how to cook. Step one. This IT guy. Okay, thank God he's got instructions. So, fill a medium pot 3/4 of the way with water and add salt and boil and cover. But I read those instructions, peel the carrots into half. But the best part was that water is for noodles. So I'm stepping over to 3 because I had an awesome pot. When I went shopping for my cookware for Mimi's kitchen, it was Personal Choices Network 101. I went through all of the algorithms. What do I want? What do I need? How long is it going to last? What's it cost me? And I really am happy with my choice. I found a nice choice, and I'm living with it, and I'm happy with it, and I can't tell you how happy I am with the choice that I made, because just like this cooking show, I decided, just for fun, an IT guy could do this. And I want to learn how to cook, want to learn how to put on a show, and I'm a one-on-one kind of guy, so there's nobody else here. I'm cooking for one. Yeah, my wife is in another kitchen. We might do a cooking with Kurt with a mobile kitchen. It's very close and may happen one of these days very quickly. So, but today I have to prepare my ingredients, which is pretty simple. I have bok choy and carrots to prepare, and I got to figure out I get my pan full of water. Oh, let's do that now. 3/4 full of water. Only because Mimi's Kitchen has everything. And this is actually why I chose my set. Because I wanted an awesome steamer. And they actually call this a multi-pot. And it's an 8-quart from Viking. I love it. This is why I bought the set. One of my personal choices. Now, Mimi's personal choice is to have a kitchen. And she still reaches for hers that has this. Every time in the show I do this, I give her the compliments. Sadly, what she tells me is she still reaches for her pop filler, but she doesn't have one. Oh, now in this particular time, I'm not steaming, and so I'm going to boil. So let's go ahead and fill this up. I forgot. I'm doing a low menu, and so they want this 3/4 the way full and boiling. And then I'm going to use the strainer part of the pop filler, which is great. Thank you, Viking. Okay, so the Viking stove, the Viking multi-pot, the Blue Apron recipe we're doing today, and I'll be right back. I need to breathe. Oh boy, I'm so excited. So I have my favorite ingredients, my carrots, my bok choy, I've got my noodles, and then the pork, and then soy, my bean chili, and then some other primal ingredients. So I really think I don't have the camera just where you can see me do my food prep. So we'll be right back. We'll try this again. Okay, welcome back. So while you were gone, I managed to peel the carrots. Wait a minute. Everyone knows how to peel carrots. This is a carrot peeler. And so I managed to successfully, without cutting my thumb or fingernail off, take off the shell off of the carrots. So when someone says peel a carrot, well, there's a couple things you have to do. And so for this particular recipe, they want me to take the carrots and kind of make carrot sticks out of them, but not so much sticks. So in this particular recipe, it kind of asks for like 2-inch flanks. Is that what I understand? When I look at the picture, it's like 2-inch pieces because we're kind of making a stir fry, is what it looks like to me. And so you don't want big old annoying pieces of carrots, but you do want the carrots. And so this is a low min bowl, not a carrot bowl. And so the carrots are supposed to accent. And so as I'm whittling through and making these carrots, I think that's a pretty good cut right there. I'm kind of doing a diagonal cut, and it's making it long enough, and if I want to and it's too long, no one says I can't cut those a little more, because I kind of like my carrots bite-sized. But while I'm paring them down and cutting them, this is for cooking. So in our last show, I've never done before, I made shredded carrots. I used a triangle grater and cooked, and then after I cooked, after adding ginger sauce, I added to rice. I've never done that before. That's the best part about this show. You get to do things that you never knew that you didn't know how to do because you never knew you didn't know it. And so here I am, the master of cutting carrots. No, not really. But I am a master of eating good food. And so the best part about making the choice of putting on a cooking show is that the end result is even a guy like me, well, maybe it's only me, gets to enjoy the assets of what he creates because I get a good dinner. I wish you were with me. Now, you could sign up and subscribe right here, and you too could have a dinner with Cooking with Kurt, because I make two. And so let me offer this right now. We're so far into the season. We'll find a way to click here or go to pcworksllc.com and we'll have a link for you to enroll for the Cooking with Kurt and be a member of the broadcast. I've never offered that before. It seems like a good time. Okay, so I've got my carrots created. Let me get to the right bowl size for my carrots. Mimi's Kitchen has everything. All I have to do is get it all ready. So the carrots, and I have the right tool for this too, by the way. I love this. I call this a vegetable scraper. I actually thought about making one of these with a broken Frisbee golf disc, and or not even broken, just taking the scoop design. But anyway, let me get my bok choy rinsed, and we'll come back and cut that real quick. We'll be right back. Yeah, who would have had a golf disc as a vegetable scoop? Well, maybe me, because I'm kind of that way. I want to recycle. It's not like a brand new golf disc. I prefer using a cleaned up, used, broken golf disc and give it new life. But that's just me. And we'll be right back with the bok choy prepare, and maybe my water will be boiling by then. We'll be right back. Okay, well, we are back. The good news is my water is not boiling because I really don't know what I'm doing with the bok choy. You know, I know how to reboot a server and to reconfigure the OS. I don't know what to do with bok choy. It looks like it goes into a bowl, so I have one of those. And it says cut off and discard the root ends of the bok choy and thinly slice. Interesting. And then, oh, I have 2 cloves of garlic, and then I put it in a bowl, and then I combine the bean chili sauce with the soy sauce, vinegar, and tahini until that's in a separate bowl. So let me get my bok choy cut up right here. We're going to do that right now. I'm ready. So cut off the root. And then slice away thinly. Seems, oh, I kind of like celery. I wonder how far up the bok choy chain you go. Let me clear my cutting board because it seems to be cutting really good still. Does it say how far up the bok choy you go? No. Okay. It says discard the root ends. So I'm going to continue to thinly slice my bok choy all the way And so I will have the whites and the greens all combined in a bowl. That is our bok choy. Okay, oh, I forgot my vegetable flavor. Do I need it anymore? I don't know. Okay, so my water is not done boiling yet. Nope, not yet. You know what really helps? They didn't tell me to do this. Add salt. So I'm adding salt to my water. So what I'm supposed to do, I have carrots and I have bok choy, is cook the vegetables. And do I cook it in the water? No. Guess what? In a large pan, heat, drizzle olive oil on a medium-high heat, add the sliced carrots, cook, stirring occasionally 3 to 4 minutes until slightly softened, and then add the bok choy and the garlic. So I haven't done the garlic yet. Do you know how to do garlic? We'll come back and we're supposed to peel and roughly chop the garlic. We'll get that done next. Okay, so real quickly in this segment, if I haven't done a garlic before, it's really not that bad. I kind of cut off the ends that get me fast started and getting down to the core, because all that rind of the garlic comes off anyway. There we go. So now I have nothing on that garlic, but that's one of two. So I usually just cut off an end and I just brute force peel it, because I don't want anything else I can peel off of that garlic. And so once I get down to nothing, I got a little stem on this one. So I don't have nothing yet. There, I got the back side, but I got a little root I don't want. So in the trash you go. And so now the best part is I get a big old knife for this, because it's a lot more fun to mince garlic with the right tool. I've had a smaller knife, it's not as fun. Now what you gotta watch out for is your fingertips. You don't want to lose them. Not mincing garlic. Oh my, we don't want red garlic. Now an IT guy, he hasn't done that either. Well, I don't recommend that. Oh, my water's boiling back there. Oh, what do I do when the water's boiling? Oh, I'm still mincing garlic, but hold on. Since I hear my water boiling, let's jump over to step 3. We're having so much fun now. All right, so step 3 says, add the noodles to the pot. Thank God I added that salt, and cook for 2 to 4 minutes. So I'll get my lo mein noodles right here. We'll throw them to the pot. Doesn't say anything about covering it. But let's read further. Alexa, set timer 2 minutes. Oh, don't you love it?
Starting now.
Don't you love it when I do that during the show? I do. It's so funny. Because guess who many Alexas went off? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Kurt from the cooking show, the IT guy, he would get off on something like that. So I've already got my lo mein noodles going. Let's get back to mincing my garlic. Boy, what a detour we took. Oh man, wait till you see me on a Sunday morning maintenance cycle at 1 in the morning. Sunday morning, I'm allowed an outage. This is so funny. I was allowed by contract to be down for maintenance on Sundays between 1 and 4 in the morning, whenever Sunday I wanted. So I was allowed to do whatever I wanted to do to all these servers in a 3-hour window. Good luck. I tell you, an IT life. So, you know, here in the cooking world, our projects are very short-lived. And I really had a hard time understanding why so many IT guys went into cooking. Look at me. I'm really not going into cooking. I'm just proving a point. And thank you, Personal Choices Network, because what a point I have to make. So I got my garlic mince. We'll put that up here. What a point do you have to make, Kurt? So my noodles are cooking. Hold on now. Here's the fun part. Get a large pan, drizzle with olive oil, medium heat, and then add my carrots. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Real quick, I've got to get my skillet, another Viking beautiful pan I love, and we're doing high heat, so we're going to add pure olive oil, and then we're going to add the carrots. And so see how many carrots I have. I may not have added enough oil, so I'm also going to add the bok choy. Okay. I'm a little happier with that look. And so what we do here is kind of just coat the carrots, let them warm up, cook, keep them in a pan. They're at high heat. I have my noodles going, they're almost done. And then before long, I add the bok choy to the carrot. But for right now, we need to figure out what we're doing. I'm cooking the vegetables, and then while the noodles are cooking, I have to drain them thoroughly and then rinse for 30 seconds, 1 minute for it sticking. And so that's probably my next mission. We'll get set up for the rinse. Hopefully we can see this. Maybe not. If not, the noodles will be rinsed to prevent sticking. Okay, well, here we go. Hopefully you can see me from there. I'm bringing them over. They're hot. And I gotta rinse these off. So I got my beautiful pot filler, and it says to rinse for like 30 seconds. So hopefully you can see that. Pretty easy. Mimi's Kitchen is so cool. And the point of that is so they don't stick. Alright, we'll leave those up there for a second to drain. Figure out what we're doing next. I wanted to show you that. Okay, never a dull moment here. It's been time for me to add my bok choy to my carrot, because the carrots are supposed to be soft and 7 to 8 minutes. They're starting to blacken. So I thought I'd better add my bok choy. Maybe turn my heat down so my bok choy can catch up. My pot filler back there is off. For some reason, I haven't seen it. It should be right here. Add salt and pepper. Cooking with Kurt says add salt and pepper. I didn't used to be a salter, but now at my age, I'm not so worried about high blood pressure. I don't have it. And so my wife has taught me that salt is an enhanced flavor. And I've always been a pepperer. And so salt is not the end of the world. It used to be the end of the world to me, because my grandparents all had high blood pressure, and salt, the evil salt. There's enough sodium in all of our diet, which is a true statement. But when we're cooking and indulging, I can understand. It is kind of biblical. I think there is some reference to enhance your with the salt because it is the spice of life. And so, oh, my bok choy is coming down nicely. I'm glad I did that. Okay, when do I get to the pork? And what do I do with the garlic? Hold on. So, hold on. Now I add the garlic into my bok choy. I'm glad I asked the question. Just like that. Okay, so what I was supposed to do in step one was also make the sauce, because the next step is after I drain my noodles, I've done that I prepare my pork. And so the pork, I have to, in the same pot, olive oil. So what do I do with the sauce? And so cover and warm my vegetables. Thank goodness I haven't made my sauce yet. Well, okay. We're almost ready to do the pork. We'll be right back. Okay, I hope that you can see me now. Okay, so what we're going to try to do right now is this looks really good. Okay, so I've added my vegetables to the pork. I still have the heat on. And it's just combined with the pork. And then here's the best part. I add the noodles. So my noodles are all nice and separated. They didn't stick. The instructions were ideal. You had to just run them under hot water and then continue to run them under hot water for 30 seconds. I didn't know that. And they didn't stick. And so here it is. I get to combine everything. Get everything all flavored up. Another 1 to 2 minutes. And then guess what? The best part of the show. One of us gets to eat. Oh boy, let's get that all in there. In with the noodles. Alright, we'll come back for final assembly because I'm getting so hungry. Oh boy, everything is coming together so fast. Here we go. Before we pull it off of the stove, let's add this tahini soy sauce so we can stir that in. And then lastly, let's not forget the sesame seeds. So they too, because we're in final assembly mode, there's not much left to this. We stir this together. All right, everything's turned off. I think the easiest way to get this in a bowl or two, because that's what we're going to do, I think we're going to use tongs, because wow, does that look good. We only want half the noodles. The other half go here. And then, wow. And the amazing thing is, we did this together. Wow. I am so hungry right now. The smells. Okay. Well, do you really want a close up of what we made today? So, as we like to do here at Cooking with Kurt, we like to show off the end result. So, the pork lo mein, that's what we have for dinner today. Woohoo! I'm hungry now. Thank you, Blue Apron. I'll give my thanks to PC Works LLC and of course Mimi Rogers Design for this beautiful kitchen. And Cooking with Kurt wants you to come back for the next show. Have a great day.